So I've been asked quite a few times to give a room tour of my manga space. It's a pretty small space, so it's very hard to record and very hard to show you guys everything in like a TikTok. So I decided to make a YouTube video and showcase everything. So this is the room. It's actually a water tank room, basically water container room. So if we go in, we can see the water container, but I've basically transformed it into my little like library. Yeah, so once you're into the room, as you can see, I have quite a number of shelves. Also, the ceiling is super high up, so I have a lot of space vertically, but I don't have a lot of space horizontally. So yeah, so as I was saying, I have a lot of shelves lined up like this, and this is where my Pokemon plush collection is going to be, or has started. I have some RGB lights at the back, and I have some kind of fairy lights coming up the side as well. So as you can see, these are some of my plushes. So I have quite a few. I'm just going to close the door because my cat is trying to get in. Yeah, so and then up here, as you can see, we have more shelves, more RGB lighting. In the future, I'm going to fill that up with more plush, Pokemon plush plushes. But as of now, I just put spare like empty box sets up there just to fill the space. But they will be moved at some point. But yeah, I did one of these maybe, I don't know, I'd say about a year ago now, and my room looked really different. So I said I'd do an update. We got some more shelves here. Again, this will be filled with plushes at some point. Right now it's just knickknacks, bits and pieces that I don't know really like what to do with, essentially. And I'm just keeping them there for the time being. So this is the water tank, a couple of bits here. It's actually such a shame that it's here. Like, if it wasn't here, I'd have so much more space. But you work with what you have, and eventually I will get a bigger space. And once I do, I'm going to just turn it into my own library. So that's going to be fun. So down here, we have one of those IKEA, what are they called? I don't even know what they're called, but they're like little book container things. And I have some like volume ones and some like doubles that I got by accident. Some pop figures. I have a Lenovo Legion Go, which is like a handheld PC. It's down there. I'm going to be filling that up with like volume ones of series that I will eventually collect. So that's what that's for. Over here we have some more. They're the bigger pops. I'm a massive Sonic fan. I love Crash Bandicoot, and I'm a big Spider-Man fan as well. So the Steelbook of Pokemon Sword. Here we have like a really good condition Pokemon Red copy. I have it in this like little case. It's probably worth something, but I'd never sell it. Here is a Japanese version of Bleach Volume 1, a Naruto pop, and a poster from one of the box sets from One Piece. I probably should have organised these better before I recorded a video, but they're just up there for the time being. You know, there's nothing crazy about them. I'm probably going to take down the shelf and put up a poster or something because it's kind of wonky, as you can see. It doesn't sit right on the wall. So here we have 3 frames: One Piece, Pokemon, and Lupin. And then up here we have a Pokemon frame, a Luffy figure, and 2 of those jumbo pops. So now we're going to move on to the bookshelf, which is probably what everyone wants to see. It's the most interesting part of the library, and it's the one that has the most, I put the most effort and work into. All this side will fill out and look amazing. Say in a year's time, it'll look completely different. It'll look really nice. But as of now, this other side of the room is what I've been working on. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like now. Okay, so this is the side of the room with the library. So I'm going to start off from the bottom. Here is like a little thing I got on Amazon. It like opens up and I have a ton of stuff in there, like Pokemon stuff and keyboards and whatever else. I can't think of what else is in there at the moment. PS5 controllers and all that kind of stuff. Pokemon cushion. We got a footstool that I got from IKEA, and we got a lamp, which I also got from IKEA. So if we start at the bookshelf, I'm going to start at the very top. Because the space is so small, it might be a little difficult, but we'll give it a shot. So up here we have all my box sets. There's loads of box sets behind. And then we have Kuroko's basketball. I think that's complete. Actually no, I'm missing one. I think I'm missing volume 7. So that's in the back there. Then here we have Ranma Half. That's complete. That's volume 1 to 38, I believe. 1 to 38. And we have Sakamoto Days 1 and 2. I need to get some more of that. It's a really cool series. I really enjoy it. Then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Omnibus, in the 3-in-1s. Yeah, 3-in-1 Omnis. 1 to 38, that's complete. Then we have The Grey Man, volume 1 through... Wait, that is up to date. Yeah, 1 through 24, which is up to date, I believe. I haven't read, actually, I meant to say, Kuroko's Basketball, I'm on volume like 10, something like that. Very good, really enjoyed it. Ranma Half I haven't read yet. Sakamoto Days is great. Yu-Gi-Oh! I've watched the anime, I loved it growing up. The Grey Man I haven't read yet. Here is Dragon Drive. I haven't read Dragon Drive yet, but it's something that I've wanted to read since I was a kid. Kaiju and Braid is awesome. I watched the anime. Burn the Witch is okay. The God's Lie is pretty good. That's a single volume, like a one-shot. And Dead Man Wonderland 1 through 13. I have read that. It's pretty good. Demon Slayer 1 through 23. I've read that. It was... Actually, no, sorry. I watched it, and then once I caught up to like season 2 or whatever, I just continued on reading it. I enjoy Demon Slayer. It gets a lot of hate. It also gets a lot of love. I'm somewhere in the middle. I do enjoy it for what it does. Claymore is awesome. I'm on volume 21, I think, out of 27. So I'm almost finished Claymore, and it's pretty much a masterpiece. It's so good. Then if we step back, I have Naruto volume 1 through 72. And that kind of like what's it called? Sequel thing? The one where Naruto's older. I can't remember oh yeah, there it is. 7th Hokage in the Scarlet Spring. And then we have the two of the light novels. Haven't read those. Then we have the Bleach 20th anniversary edition. And then we have Bleach 1 through 74, so that's complete. I love Bleach. I've always loved Bleach. I was reading Bleach, watching Bleach when it was coming out, and the ending was so... The ending was at the end. Let's put it that way. Death Note 1 through 12, I think. That's complete. I watched Death Note when I was a kid. Pokemon Adventures. You have the Red and Blue Saga, Gold and Silver Saga, Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald Saga, Diamond and Pearl Saga, Fire Red and Leaf Green Saga. Then you have the little spin-off, what's it called? Diamond and Pearl Adventures. I'll just swing around here. Then we have Pokemon Black and White. There's Heart Gold and Soul Silver Saga, Pokemon Black and White 2 Saga, X and Y Saga, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Saga, and then Pokemon Journeys. So I'm a big Pokemon fan, as you can guess. I have only read up to somewhere here, I think. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's really good. And hidden in here, if I can move these lights out of the way, it's the Japanese volumes of Yotsuba, which I was using to learn how to speak Japanese, or read Japanese. And there's like a volume of Pokemon, one of the movies, Arceus, I think. Then, if we go down, one of the best stories ever written, Slam Dunk. I highly recommend reading Slam Dunk. Even if you know nothing about basketball, just go and read Slam Dunk. It's one of the best things I've ever read. It's a masterpiece. After that, we have Blue Exorcist 1 through 30. Volume 31 just came out, so I'm pretty much up to date. I've only read up to volume 14, I think. But I'm really enjoying Blue Exorcist. It is, it doesn't get the love that it deserves, I feel. It's really good. And then we go down a small bit more. We have one of those lamp things I got on Amazon. We have a Sabo figure. We have a Japanese volume of One Piece, volume 1. And then we have One Piece volume 1 through 70. So I have the 3 box sets. I need to get the 4th one at some stage. And obviously they're going to release a 5th one. So I'll probably just collect One Piece and the other box sets, because it's just easier. One Piece, I mean, what can you say about One Piece? I love One Piece. I'm up to, I'm not up to date, I'm at 1.0. I haven't read One Piece now in a few years. I need to catch up. Nisekoi 1 through 24. I'm missing the last volume, but I cannot find it for a decent price. It's very difficult to find. I'm pretty sure it's out of print. So hopefully one day I'll get the final volume of Nisekoi. I read Nisekoi as it was coming out. I loved it. It's very funny. It's like a romantic comedy type series, and yeah, it's also got a bit of it's a bit of a harem as well. Harem? Is that what they're called? A haram. Harem. Which isn't usually my thing, but it actually works really well in Nisekoi, so I highly recommend checking that out. Chainsaw Man, I'm watching the anime of Chainsaw Man. I'm probably not going to pick up any more volumes, just because the anime is good. I think Chainsaw Man is a bit overrated. Like, I do enjoy it, I do think it's fun, but there's a lot of people that really hype it up, and I'm like, I don't get it. It's not bad by any means, but it's not the best thing I've ever seen. So yeah, Chainsaw Man is good. And then down here we have Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re. I've seen the anime for Tokyo Ghoul. I haven't read Re. I will read it at some stage. You just have to be in the mood for Tokyo Ghoul. It's one of those ones where I have to be in the mood for it. I can't just pick it up and read it. Then we have Solonin, which I really enjoyed. Solonin, Inio Sano, man. I think I don't like him. I think I don't like him as a storyteller, but as an artist, he's phenomenal. So Solonin is the exception. I really enjoyed Solonin. I thought it was very good, very heartfelt. And then we moved to Dead Demons. I thought was just absolute trash. Didn't like it at all. So I'm not picking up any more of that. The Flowers of Evil was really good. I enjoyed it. I need to pick up the next 3 and complete the series. I just forgot it exists. I forgot that I had it. My Hero Academia is hidden there, as you can see. I stopped reading My Hero a while back. I mean, it's good. It is what it is. It's a gateway anime. Do you know what I mean? It's basically Naruto for the newer generation. But yeah, I don't think it's anything special. I just think it's Naruto's way better. Just put it that way. I don't think it's anything special, but I don't think it's bad either. I think it's good. 20th Century Boys is my favorite series of all time, alongside Slam Dunk. A masterpiece. Go and read it if you can. It is just phenomenal. Like, absolutely phenomenal. I loved every single second. And then you have 21st Century Boys, which is the sorry, it's very hard to record down here. 21st Century Boys, which is the not sequel. It's like the epilogue type thing. In the corner there we have the 13th how to read Death Note thing. It's the only way it would fit. Only place it would fit. Next up, I'm going to move this out of the way if I can. Down here we have Full Metal Alchemist 1, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18. I need to pick up the rest of these. These are the Full Metal editions of the Full Metal Alchemist series. Beautiful books, and just quite expensive. So I've been picking them up slowly as I find them on sale. And with the 20th anniversary book there as well. I mean, what can you say about Full Metal Alchemist that hasn't been already said? It's one of the best series ever written. If you haven't read it, go and read it, man. What are you doing? Or watch it even. The anime is great too. Either Brotherhood or the original, both are great. In the corner there we have Inuyasha, Volume 1, 2 and 3. I haven't read it yet. I will at some stage. Another one that I want, I have to be in the mood for. I can't really just pick it up because it's such a long series. Boys Run the Riot wasn't for me. Do you know what? I do think it's a very important series, but it's not for me. Downfall is probably one of the worst manga I have ever read. I want to burn it. It's so bad. Again, Inio Sano, just not my... I don't think he's my... I'm going to read Goodnight Pum Pum. I'm going to read Goodnight Pum Pum, and I'm going to judge him on that, because I heard that's a masterpiece. But it's my last chance with him, because I just really... Downfall was so bad, and Dead Demons was so bad, that's really left a sour taste in my mouth. But then again, Solonin was so good. So I don't know. I'll read Goodnight Pum Pum and give him one last chance. Here we have Home Office Romance, it's called. It's a one-shot, super cute. It's about the COVID, staying at home during COVID and finding romance. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it if you're into light-hearted romance. Then up here we have, I'm just going to put down my footstool so I can get up there. Up here we have a bit of space for when I get my Berserk volumes, which is coming. I'm going to get all the Berserk 1 to 14 in the hardcovers. Anyway, yeah, so a bit of space there. Then we have Vagabond. Haven't read Vagabond yet. I will read Vagabond next. Slam Dunk obviously was a masterpiece, so I know that Takehiko Inoue is going to be, he's going to blow me away with this. I just know it. So yeah, I will read Vagabond once I get a chance. It's on my list for sure. Golden Kamuy, I'm on volume... Where was I? I was around here, I think. 9 or 10. Golden Kamuy is so good, underrated. It's like a mix between like a seinen, like a cooking type manga, a shonen. It's got all, it's got everything. It's really hard to explain. It's historical. It's got like bits and pieces about the Ainu people in Japan and their history. I highly recommend this. This is just like it's a sleeper hit, and it just got an anime just got announced for it. So I definitely recommend checking it out. It's super cool. We're moving down a small bit. We got some JoJo's. We got part 1 complete, part 2, I'm missing volume 4, part 3, I'm missing a lot. I got all these kind of either second hand or for cheap. I will finish JoJo's at some point. I read part 1 and part 2 and I loved it. And I will get the rest at some point when I find them for a little cheaper than they usually go for. They're quite expensive. Wolf Children, I not read the manga. I watched the anime. I cried my eyes out. It was phenomenal. So I bought the manga. Haven't read it yet, but I mean I've seen the anime, so I know it's going to be good. They're the Pokemon volumes I showed you earlier, and 2 Boruto volumes there. Then we have a volume of Beyblade, which I found at a secondhand shop, and it's something that I've wanted for such a long time. And I can't believe I got it. I'm super happy. If I can find the rest of the series for cheap, or for cheaper than what they're going for, I'd be absolutely stoked. Then we have Dragon Ball 1 through 16 and Dragon Ball Z 1 through 26. That's complete. Of course, gotta have Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, a staple in anyone's collection. I watched the anime growing up, and I'm going to pick up Super at some point too. Not much more to say about that. Fire Force 1 through 6, we have the box set. I'm on volume 17 or 18 of Fire Force now, and I really enjoyed it. The fan service is a bit annoying, but it does slow down, thankfully. Yeah, Fire Force is good. I also love Soul Eater, which I'm going to pick up at some point. Then we have Zelda, 3 of those, what are they called, Legendary Editions. They're really cool. Haven't read them yet. I have 2 more to get, and then I have the complete set. Then we have, sorry, it's getting really hard to record, Berserk Volume 1, which of course, like I said, I'm going to get all of Berserk and put them up there. Berserk Volume 1 in the deluxe edition. Tenkon Kin Street, black and white, which was gifted to me by someone on Instagram who's super sound, lovely guy. Decided to send this to me because I think he said he had 2 copies, and his name was Mark, and what a legend, absolute legend. So I need to give that a read at some point. I still haven't done that. Then we have Volume 1 of Naruto in a Japanese volume. We have some Pokemon books, some Bleach art books, and some random Japanese volumes of One Piece and One Piece. In here we have some random bits and pieces. I think there's some Pokemon cards in there, some wrappers because I'm lazy shit and I didn't bring my stuff to the bin. And these are Pokemon card binders and Yu-Gi-Oh card binders. So I have quite a lot of cards, TCG cards. I'm going to move those up at some point, and I'm going to fill, here with deluxe editions. Here we have 10th anniversary Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, some what are they called, game guides, Naruto Uzumaki, that's a Naruto art book, Pokemon Adventures art book, Full Metal Alchemist art book, Pokemon Sun and Moon game guide, and 3 One Piece magazines that I got in Japan. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I think that's pretty much everything. I'm just shy of 750 volumes of manga now, which is quite a lot, But, I'm trying to utilize the space really well because obviously I don't have a lot of it. So hopefully, I can fit, I'd say I could fit, 1,500 volumes in here before I really seriously need to start looking at a bigger space. But thank God it's vertical, so there's a lot of space up high, and I could probably put more, if you can see that, I could probably put more volumes up there somewhere and take down the box sets, and I have loads of space here, so, but yeah, that's how my space is looking. Looks pretty cool. I got some RGB lights to spice it up a small bit, and some fake plants. Yeah, and I 3D printed these kind of book stand things. But yeah, anyway, that's my library. Thank you so much for watching. I'll probably do another one at 1,000 volumes or something like that. But that's how it's looking so far. I'm pretty stoked. Yeah, talk to you guys again. Bye.